The reason I chose men's health is because of my passion for health and fitness. The main demographic for this magazine is men of all ages, with an array of articles being more targeted to specific ages depending on the topic. Although I'm a 30-year-old female, I enjoy reading about these topics because of being able to help men in the future and understanding their mindset to the best of my ability. So, what kind of ads would you typically see in Men's Health magazine? Fitness. These ads promote exercise, physical health, and an active lifestyle being an important part of becoming a successful man. There's strength. They often associate masculinity with physical strength, muscularity, toughness, and power. Wealth, such as cars, expensive clothing, luxury products, and watches can all portray financial success. Material possessions are a symbol of status. For grooming, products like skincare, razors, cologne, and hair products are all promoted as important aspects of masculinity. For my first slide, I'm gonna talk about toxic masculinity. Now, what is it? So toxic masculinity is certain cultural norms and social expectations that pressure men to act in rigid and harmful ways. My example is an article about how the military plans on screening troops for low testosterone. So the article in itself may not be harmful when it comes to toxic masculinity, but the idea it is happening is the issue at hand. It's not unknown that there are also female soldiers in combat roles in the military. The term real-life super soldier serum makes testosterone sound like something that gives men this extraordinary ability. This wording gives the idea that being a strong and powerful man is an incredibly important aspect of what it means to be a soldier. This rhetoric isn't just harmful to women, but also to men. In our textbook, it says we usually think of sexism and gender norms as oppressive to women, but men also suffer as a result of the dominant gender ideology. Sometimes testosterone supplements aren't the answer. It could be another problem that might possibly be fixed naturally, but the government is insisting on bringing up their levels, and it could potentially overlook a much bigger health issue. My next topic is about social influence. So social influence is when you take a group of people and they are necessarily influenced by other members. In other words, pretty much peer pressured. So this advertisement, which is about Hoka running shoes, it uses the authority of men's health editors and experts to influence potential consumers. The credibility is established when using the terms editor tested and expert approved. Since Men's Health is so highly read by millions, readers are more likely to trust and purchase a product when recommended by them. This advertisement demonstrates how media can easily influence consumer behavior. Popular brands such as Hoka are so highly desired because of the social influence they hold. In the running community, there are people who can and will look at the not-so-known brands on people's feet and judge them strictly based off of that. In the textbook, it mentions how we conform because we want to gain acceptance and approval and avoid rejection and disapproval, meaning these brands are often purchased because of the peer pressure pushed on people to have these expensive brands. For this next slide, I'm going to be talking about gender roles. So gender roles are social and behavioral expectations. They tell people how to act, how to dress, and how to work based on their sex. These rules come from society and culture. And now the ad that I'm using is about winter colognes for men. And this article specifically markets cologne as a product for men. It reinforces the idea that personal grooming is part of a masculine identity. Men's Health defines what products are considered desirable for the winter season for male consumers. Adding the grooming editor gives authoritative credibility to the provided recommendations. It also emphasizes that men should certainly pay attention to how they smell. This next slide will be about social class. So social class is a group of people within a society who share a similar socioeconomic status based on economic and social factors such as wealth, income, education, and occupation. So the article that I chose is about an NBA player, and he lists off products that he can't live without. In the background, there is a Rolex, and so Rolex represents luxury, wealth, and also social status. Using the connection between the luxury brand Rolex and a popular NBA champion associates that the product will both achieve. It will help both give you achievement and success. This specific image might suggest that luxury goods can communicate a person's social position. Aaron Gordon's net worth is between 40 and 50 million, putting him in the upper class territory. Looking at this article from the middle class and below is seen through an entirely different lens. This is also an example of material culture because products like this upscales you simply by just owning it. My last article is going to be about consumer culture. So, consumer culture is a social system where people define their personal identity, social status, and values largely through the goods and services they buy, own, and use. So, in this advertisement, it's just giving options at how to better your health, pretty much. Men's Health promotes fitness as a lifestyle that can be improved through its products and its content. This advertisement encourages those who read it to consume fitness information in order to achieve their personal goals. Consumption can be connected to self-improvement by encouraging readers to use Men's Health to find fitness plans, better their diet, and to build muscle. And using the specifics such as like build huge quads or bigger arms or physical abs easily targets men because that is considered the status quo in the men's fitness world. In conclusion, my analysis of Men's Health advertisements and articles shows how mass media can easily influence how people understand concepts such as success, health, gender, and identity. The Hoka advertisement shows social influence by using experts and editors to encourage consumers to not just purchase the products, but also trust them. The testosterone article shows expectations of masculinity by connecting testosterone with becoming a super soldier. The cologne article reinforces gender roles by showing an array of grooming products and how it is important for men to take care of themselves. The Aaron Gordon article connects wealth and luxury products with success and social status. And finally, the fitness advertisement shows consumer culture by promoting self-improvement through men's health programs. Together, these examples show how this magazine does so much more than provide information and products. It tells a more broad social expectations about what it means to be healthy, masculine, confident, and also successful.